This is Anthony Brown and Anthony Brown Auto Broking Services coming to you 1-800-209-1630. Today we're going to talk about some of the forms that we fill out for DMV, Department of Motor Vehicle, for registering a new vehicle. Some things are very unique about this application. The first thing we need to do is check its original title is going to be issued to the customer. You're going to get their full name, last name, middle name that appears on their driver license, date of birth, sex, and driver license number. Also a physical address. That's very important because the title will be issued to that physical address. No P.O. boxes, only physical addresses. We come down here to the vehicle vessel identification, better known as the VIN number, which is very important. We make sure these 17-digit numbers have their own characteristics, make sure they match up with the vehicle that the client is actually purchasing. The make, whether it's a Ford, Cadillac, Mercedes, Lexus, make sure we got that correct. The year, the body style, 4-door, SUV, station wagon, the color, and every title has its own title number. Very, very special, unique number. Every title has its own title number. And also here, previous state of issue. Sometimes vehicles come from other states, so they like to have that information. It's once a Georgia car, a North Carolina car, a Michigan car. That will go right there, previous state of issue. And if the customer has a license number that they like to transfer, license plate or vessel registration number goes right there. The weight of the vehicle. Those are just some of the other nuances that you have to fill out. This application incomplete. Sometimes the DMV will kick it back if it's not complete. So get as much information as you can possibly to have this vehicle application completely filled out. Scroll down a little further. Sometimes we get down here, if you're doing a finance deal, it's very important that you get the lien information address, the lien information name, the lien information date, and the city and state and zip code. When people get vehicles financed, they take on what you call a lien holder, who's going to carry the responsibility of financing this vehicle. So they're showing their interest by becoming that lien holder. And we like to flip over to the back side. The back side, same thing is required. Up here, the date, the signature of the customer, printed name, and reissue the VIN number again up top. And the only time you put the VIN number on top up here is an out-of-state title. That's called a VIN verification, where someone at the DMV actually have to come outside and verify the VIN with the car, only on out-of-state vehicles. And you get down here, you check off where it's not a motorhome, it's not a motor vehicle, it's going to be used as a car, not a rental. And you got other little things, if a person is divorced, transfer between a married couple, they can trade or swap over ownership without no money exchanging hands. We don't really get into a lot of that, but it does happen sometimes. And down here you would check the vehicle would not be driven or operated on the streets. That's only if a person doesn't have insurance and they want to do what we call a title only. We can transfer ownership of the vehicle, but we can't register if they don't have insurance. And that's going to be on the next form we'll talk about when you're dealing with insurance. And lastly, at the end, the signature of the applicant, signed as the owner and dated. If it's going to be two parties involved, you have a co-signer, which will sign here as a co-signer. And that completes the application of title for a vehicle. And this is what we call a Florida insurance affidavit. It's only respected in the state of Florida. If a person has insurance and they don't have the information with them, they can by law fill out this information with their current insurance policy by printing their name, the name of the insurance company, the policy number, the 5-digit code, the information of the vehicle, and sign at the bottom. And once upon doing this, they have 72 hours to produce an insurance card. Once again, reach us at 1-800-209-1630, Anthony Brown Auto Broking Services.